You've probably heard a million times that getting people to know, like, and trust you is a critical element for having more real estate transactions. And while that's true, I'm going to break it down into great detail in this video and show you why this is a critical component no matter what stage of your career you're in. Take a look. Hi everyone, Kevin Smullin with 2Q Lead Generation Strategies. If you are brand new to our channel, welcome. We're so glad you're here. What we're all about is helping real estate agents just like you generate more transactions in their business. So if that is what you're after, this is absolutely the place to be. Please consider subscribing. We'd love to have you here as part of our community. And speaking of community, we've just launched a brand new membership program called Your Competitive Advantage. We wanted to have something that was low cost, high value, something that's going to help you set appointments right away, provide marketing templates, interviews with other agents, things that are going to absolutely blow your mind. And so for founding members for this week leading up to Friday at midnight, we're doing it at half price for $27. So if you're interested, follow the link below. Now, I've had a lot of people ask me what's going to be different in that video or in that content versus what you put out on your YouTube channel. Well, inside the membership area, we're going to be putting stuff I've never put on YouTube, our best practices, interviews with other agents, templates that most people don't get access to, and for a bargain price of what we're talking about, is easily going to blow the doors off of anything we've ever done. So to kind of give you a taste of some of the training that I'm going to be doing inside that program, today's video is going to be a great example of that. So we're talking about the know, like, and trust factor. How do we get more people to know, like, and trust you? Well, the reason why this is so important is because in my experience, when we're dealing with real estate is very much a relationship-driven industry. And what I mean by that is people do business to a large extent with people that they know, like, and trust, right? You've heard that a million times, but the reason why is because it's absolutely true. Although it does happen, the majority of people do not trust one of the largest transactions of their life with someone that they're unfamiliar with. It does happen, but that tends to be the exception to the rule rather than the rule itself. So getting people to the point where they know, like, and trust you is really that tipping point in your business to where you start getting more people to do business with you. See, a lot of people focus on leads, but the problem with a lot of leads, whether it's Facebook or you're buying leads from Zillow or Realtor.com, it really doesn't matter. Anytime you're getting leads from people that don't know who you are, conversion rates are insanely low. And the reason why is this very principle that we're talking about here. See, it's really no different regardless of the source of the lead if they don't know, like, and trust you. And that's why what you do after you generate the lead to get them to know, like, and trust you makes all the difference in lead conversion. See, I am a huge fan of using videos for this purpose. The reason why video is such a critical element for me is because if we can get people to know, like, and trust you, that goes a long, long way to their confidence level in working with you as their real estate agent of choice. You've got to realize that the moment you start using video in your business, you are really cutting out about 95% of your competition because the majority of your competition does not do this type of marketing. They don't have the time, they're too afraid, they don't know how, whatever that reason is, they just don't use video. So you can immediately separate yourself from 95% of your competition with this one simple strategy. Now, I have had clients who have doubled their business simply by growing up a large audience of people on social media like Facebook and Instagram using paid ads where they were doing nothing but releasing one video a week. It literally was that simple. And we would take that ad and push it out to a new group of people. And a lot of people would start watching those videos. And that was kind of their entryway into the rest of the marketing. And then we would run that same video as a second ad to the audience that we had already built up because now we're just keeping in front of them and it's that repetition element. So let's go deeper on know, like, and trust. So when we talk about getting people to know you, so much of that happens through repetition. See, if your expectation is to create one video or one video here and one video there, you're not really consistent with it, you're not going to generate the amount of momentum that you could if people knew you by seeing you through the repetition. I always tell everybody that my clients who experience the greatest increase of their transactions over time, it has to do with their consistency, right? It's not any one video, it's not any one specific topic. It is that consistency factor over time. So if you're going to do this, getting people to know you, I wish I had a magic bullet for that, but I don't. The only way that really happens is through repetition. So consistency is the name of the game to increase the know factor. Now, let's talk about like. To get people to like you, it's all about your personality, right? Different people attract to different personality types. So the beauty of this is no matter how outgoing, charismatic, shy, reserved, no matter what you are, there will always be a segment of the market that will be attracted to that and find that appealing. And then there will be other people that will be put off by that. So my natural personality is if you see me in social situations, I'm very shy. I'm not super outgoing. But the reason why that may not come across on video is because I'm not talking to a group of people. I'm talking to my camera. And so it makes it a little bit easier in that regard. So again, the point of this is just personality. One of the things that I find really interesting in watching what my most successful clients are doing to get results is that they will put out periodically about every 6 to 8 weeks, they will put out a video that has nothing to do with business. It's just personal. Maybe it's them exploring one of their interests. Maybe it's them spending time with family or on a vacation or any number of things. But those videos that have that are just about them personally, I see this across the board that those videos have a much, much higher viewing rate than anything else. So we can start to get people to like you because like attracts like. When they see a similar person, a similar personality, someone with similar values, someone that does the same hobbies and things that they like, that goes a long, long way to getting people to like you, right? So know is through repetition. Like happens through showing who you are as a human, your individual, your interests, the things that you find interesting, what you do with your time when you're not working. Those things are heavily favored towards getting people to like you. Now, let's talk about trust. For me, the trust factor comes down to, do they trust you as the agent of choice? In other words, if they were to buy or list a home today, would they use you? Do they trust you to handle that transaction? So for me, so much of trust comes from credibility, right? Demonstrating that you are the go-to agent in their market for what their needs are. I have so many clients that have niched themselves down to where they are the new construction expert, or they're the first time buyer expert, or the working with Hispanics who don't have proper documentation expert. I've got a client who focuses on that and is killing it in the Houston, Texas area. I've got people that focus on doing first time buyer events, luxury properties, vacation properties. And because of the niche they carve out, people are attracted to that, and it demonstrates their knowledge. You've also got to realize that the things that people ask you all the time are great topics for videos. So, for example, a lot of times people think that going to Zillow and requesting a Zestimate is the absolute truth of as far as the value of their home. Now, as real estate professionals, you and I know that in most cases, Zestimates are extremely off of what the reality really is. So what if you just simply shot a video where you took a sample property, you did a Zestimate, and then did a CMA side by side to show the difference in value? Things like that demonstrate your credibility and expertise as a real estate professional. Videos of closings, videos of walkthroughs of a home, videos of basically anything, any questions that people would ask you on a routine basis. These are things that are going to that are going to increase your expertise as the real estate profession. We have a free document that we've made available called 104 video ideas. I'll put a link for that also down in the description below. But it's just a document of some of the best topics for videos that we've ever seen that will again help you increase that trust factor. But see, when you're doing this over time, and then you've got the strategies that we put in place to show you how to build up and track your audience on social media platforms like Facebook and Instagram. It's a little beyond the purposes of this video. We'll share that other ways. But when you have that in place with what you're doing with these videos, I've seen so many clients who have doubled their business in 12 months just by putting out great videos that people want to consume. And again, it increases the know, like, and trust factor. So that is the purpose of today's video. You really want to be asking yourself those three questions. How do I get more people to know me? Repetition. How do I get more people to like me? And it's really just them being familiar with you, common interests, those kinds of things. And number three, how do I get people to trust me? This is where your professional expertise comes in, your credibility, showing them that you're the go-to expert in their market. That is how you're going to get more people over time to know, like, and trust you. And when you have that foundation set, it just becomes this system that you can plug new people in as you meet new people. And all of a sudden they start knowing, liking, and trusting you, and you're the agent that they want to work with. This is the magic that happens over time. And it's why know, like, and trust is such a critical part of your marketing strategy going forward. So if you found that helpful, take a split second, go down below, click the thumbs up button. We appreciate your support. Also, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please feel free to do so. You can subscribe just by clicking the button down below. There's a bell notification, and you'll be notified anytime we put out brand new content, and we put out content like this all the time. And if you want even more of this inside our membership program, we have additional strategies, things that will help you set appointments now, marketing templates, all kinds of things that will help you increase your business. Again, right now we have an opportunity for people to join up to this Friday as a founder. We'll close down the program for a couple months, get that up and running, get people successful, and then we'll open it up, and it will be at a higher price point for the general public. So again, if you're interested in the Your Competitive Advantage membership program, take a look at the link down below, and we'd love to have you inside there. That's it. Make it a great week. Keep crushing it in your real estate business. As always, if we can help in your journey, let us know. We'd love to do that. And we will see you on the next video. Take care.